you guys? Hey, how are you? And how are you all the way in the back over there? As you guys know, it's me, Z, and we are here for a reaction and review panel review of House on Fire. This is season 1, episode 5, 10's Across the Boardwalk. That's a cute little title. How's everybody doing today? You sleep? You just clocked out of work?
No, I'm still working. I'm still working.
Do you have? First of all, this hair is sitting.
Okay.
This hair is sitting, darling.
I just did it. This is my
favorite. It looks good. I like it.
I would say, Evie, I think this is probably one of my favorite hairs on you.
Thank you.
I
got my eyebrows done for my vacation as well.
Period.
Come on. As
Come
well
on,
as
listen, my nails are done.
All my New York
nails are done. The water is back on, so I can commence with other things.
Shondo.
Listen.
Shondo.
Fresh.
Off for hours.
Fresh.
Come on. What do y'all think about this episode? I think it was a lot of good topics. We're gonna talk good tonight. I think we may not all agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, we know. Here's the best part about it, and I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the best episodes of reality television I have watched in a very, very long time. Baby, I was all over the place in my feelings with this episode.
Everybody looks cute.
I am hot. Lord have mercy.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are hot.
From outside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Too much outside.
Wait, question, Kiss My Cheeks. Are you part of a sorority?
Yes. Oh, you see my thing?
Yeah, I said the title. So you should understand ballroom then, because it's very similar. Like kind of. Yeah, it's kind of similar. But
I would just like to say that what my way of thinking was repeated by Yusuf tonight.
Let's start. That's how the episode started too, with him telling off. He looked really pissed. Like he wasn't playing around. He was
baby. This was a real moment captured on film. This was
his
not television.
Shorts.
This is not a television moment. Shorts. This is real.
At the part.
Speak on it.
Okay, that part.
And AJ, you're laughing. It's not funny. It's not.
I think it was nervous laughter.
Agreed.
It probably was.
I think it was a situation of my friend, because remember they're friends in real life. Like my friend is legitimately upset with me and like letting me have it, and there's this camera 5 feet away in my face, and I have to deal with that. And so I think it was just awkward because like there's probably the inside part of him that kind of like wanted to cry about it, as we saw him eventually break down. And I think he kind of wanted to have that moment, but I feel like Yusuf is not going to have that kind of moment on screen with AJ anyway.
He doesn't give me that kind of person like you said. He's gonna do all that for the cameras, but it was a real moment. And AJ, you messed up, and I agreed with what
I like the fact that you didn't talk back. I like the fact that you just took it.
Somebody didn't talk back later
needed
on.
to say, and whenever you was like trying to, but
I love KK.
It was very much a parent-child conversation. You know how you did something you wasn't supposed to do, and then now your parents is reading you the riot act, and every time you want to advocate for yourself, your parents are like, "Shut up."
You know what I really liked about the scene is it was still a level of love between them, because in that ending, when he was like, when AJ said, "I'll call you today," and you said, "Don't call me today," it was still a level of, even though you could tell Yusuf was saying "don't call me," but what he was really saying is, "I'll talk to you later, bitch. I'm just mad right now. I'll talk to you later, bitch."
He called him a stupid bitch. That was funny. He's like,
hilarious.
He was being a stupid bitch.
But them was the moments that, like, and I think that's what's good about when you have people who have real relationships between them, where you can have moments like this where AJ is not gonna be like, "Oh my God, you made me look bad on camera." No, me and my friend had a real moment, and that's how he talked to me in that moment, because the shit went that left. Now, I will say, after the way Yusuf broke it down in that moment, I kind of understand why some of those things were not okay, more so.
Right.
I still think he put in 10 on 20 with the whole filming, the videographer thing, but that's also as somebody who does filming, you know that while you're standing behind the camera, you're if you're really working and you're really trying to help, you're not interested in what's actually going on. You're interested in making sure it looks good. So that's just my little tidbit there. I'm still gonna stand on that one. Is not that big a deal.
Yeah, I stand on that one. He
Um,
didn't.
He wasn't in it.
as
He
being
filmed it.
somebody that's in it, I understand. How do I say it? I understand the seriousness of it because I'll be honest. To me, sometimes AJ plays around. Is if I know Exotic, I know Yusuf, so I'm a definite to get in. No, you're not, because these ballroom girls take that serious.
Now I have a question,
They
D.
really do. Yes, sir.
If
You got strong feelings for? Oh Lord.
if AJ was, damn, why can't I remember her name? Oh my god, it's the mimosa. The girl who does OnlyFans. Damn.
Chanel.
If if he was Chanel's prospect, would it then be such a big deal that he was helping her film?
In a way, I don't think so because OnlyFans, I mean, it never started out, to be honest, OnlyFans, if you know about OnlyFans, it never started out as for sex workers. It was just people on
You
there
can sell
regular.
anything. I used to pay for video, like music, not music, makeup tutorials. Shea
It
Coulee used to
started out
teach.
with like regular, like a YouTube, but then
Yeah,
people
Shea Coulee
started
used to
doing a lot of sex
sell
work,
a lot of makeup tutorials.
and they allowed
Shout out
them
to her.
to. Like it's no,
It's a
it's no
paywall.
editing.
It's like Patreon. Before
Patreon.
Yeah,
took
they
over.
started out kind of like a
Yeah.
Patreon, but then what's really giving them a lot of money is a lot of sex work.
Which is fine.
To me, it's the sexual aspect of it all.
Okay.
For instance.
And that's why I'm asking, because
Yeah,
Yusuf made it sound like you're my prospect. You
Mhm.
shouldn't be around unless I'm there. And I was like, well, if that's the case, if he was Chanel's prospect, would him filming her stuff would be a problem then?
I think it's more like of a set. For instance, a few of the members of the house that I'm a prospect of DMV, they're in relationships, but they're not in relationships with anybody in the house. If their significant other is in ballroom, they're not in the same house.
Right, but Chanel, we're not talking about people dating. We're talking about somebody assisting. Like Phil, like we're not talking about him being in the film. We're talking about him holding the camera from the other side, fully clothed.
But here's the thing. You know the girls. The girls talk. When you tell somebody something,
ain't nobody
they
worried
don't
about
say
people.
exactly what you tell them, huh?
I mean, that's true. I mean, because Chanel definitely put 10 on 20 when she talked about it.
Right. And and the thing is, she probably not doing it on purpose. She gets excitable. She's an excitable person.
Yeah.
That's
fine. I don't want to like dwell on it too long. I was just wondering if it was a matter of it being Yusuf prospect or
he's more like his prospect, but because it is with sex work, how. And the thing is, to be honest, some of the girls intertwine with each other. I'm gonna say it that way. They they sleep with each other. There has been
I mean, the LGBT community is already a marginalized group of people. It's not surprising that the people involved in this, and then people change houses like
the mother sleep with the kids. It's wrong. It's not,
No, that's a power imbalance. That's weird. That's like your boss sleeping with you at the end of the day.
But like, it's like AJ and Chanel is like, would you help your sister do OnlyFans? That's weird.
Not my blood brother, not my blood sister, but if I have like a friend, like
but that's a friend. But the thing is, with ballroom, even though they're not blood related, they're related because we're family, because we're all LGBT, and we're in the same house.
I mean, I have
sister.
I mean, I have LGBT friends who I have helped film things,
but that's the way how ballroom is,
and that's fine. That's like if that's just the answer, like so be it.
I had that question last week too, Angela.
I still stand on the fact that I don't know. I don't agree necessarily, but if that's what y'all do,
but
if that's what y'all do, that's what y'all do. Like, I'm still looking like.
Question. You got to look at it from a pledging point of view.
Exactly. But that's what I was about to ask Angela. Okay. You're part of a drag family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you sleep around with them?
That, Angela. Like
I'll address you as Kiss My Cheek.
With my drag family?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Same thing with Ballroom.
But that's okay. Agreed. I agree. No. But I think and here's the caveat, right? We're not talking about Chanel and AJ sleeping together.
Right.
That is not what happened. Right. That wasn't even on the table. That was never part of the discussion. That was never
OnlyFans aspect of it, because OnlyFans is considered as something.
Got you. Sexual. So in other words, so what you're saying is that they have to worry about what other people's perceptions of things might have been.
Not even
though
yes and no.
Even though without this show, nobody would have known he was the videographer for her, because you would have never seen him anyway.
And right. He shouldn't have done it anyway, because
he shouldn't have done it on camera. Because he didn't do it on camera and didn't tell Yusuf about it, no one would ever know.
Right. They would have known, because Chanel
shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Chanel only brought it up because it was something to talk about for the show. Ooh. I mean, the whole scene only happened because it was something to talk about for the show. Anyway.
That part too.
Y'all leave my Chanel alone. I love me some Chanel.
She's my favorite.
Which is why I love the show, because that's like a little real thing. We've been talking about it forever, and we know that they only filmed that for the show purposes. Right. But here we are talking about it. This show is great from a television standpoint.
I do want to say I see why they cast her, because she's not legend. She's not icon status yet. But I realize everybody else has a special aspect. We know Lolita for her walks. We know Brooklyn for her performance. Yusuf is the father. Exotic is the mother. Ross has been there. And then you have the prospect. But Chanel is like, and then Tati is Tati.
We know Tati.
We know
the whole world now. She's probably one of the like second or third most famous people in ballroom, period.
I will maybe top 7.
We're not talking about people who are in it. I'm talking about for the rest of us. For the rest of us, regular people who only know the people.
Who only know what we see.
We know.
Y'all know Laomi. Y'all know Deshaun. Y'all know Tony Zion. If I'm sure.
Who?
See, if I show a picture, you would know.
That's what I'm talking about. When we say names, you got Laomi, Deshaun Wesley, Honey Balenciaga, Tati.
Jack.
I know plenty of these people. I'm talking about the everyday person scrolling on TikTok.
Everybody know who Jack is. Jack
we're not gonna play in his face.
All right. Anyway, never mind. I guess top 5. Top 5.
We gotta give.
I know Mother Balenciaga by sight. I know her cheekbones.
You know who?
I know her fake Mother Balenciaga from
Shannon Balenciaga,
yes.
Right?
One of the most beautiful women.
Shannon.
I know her by face. Who else do I know?
I know Milan Garcon before Legendary.
He's short and stacked, real good. He was on Legendary. I can't remember that.
See,
but he's not. He means like people that you just know even before.
I'm not. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people just know. I'm not talking about Legendary.
Deshaun and Laomi.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. But you know why? I guess because I live in New York and I've been knowing these people since 2008.
Okay.
But there was
and then like that's why I say I don't count, because I watch and study this
Tati
for so much.
She had to bop.
Okay.
There was a reality show before Legendary. That
My House.
That's
Precious.
Yes, Precious.
I mean, Precious was on the come up. Shout out to Gemini
Films. You know who's on the come up too? Montel is doing well in the ballroom scene. He is traveling.
We're not gonna talk. No. We not gonna get into that, because I will have a full rage moment about Gemini Films. About the fact, okay, let's do it real quick. I'm gonna get a quick version.
Quick, and then we go back to
if your entire brand is about people on their come up, how in God's green earth did you have this man who you portray as the beat up kid? Montel got beat on every season, tricked out, like just terrible, but had this spirit about him that he just kept going. Now he is literally doing the biggest of his big ones.
He is
at the beginning of every single season iteration of chasing anything.
That's there. He's the most
at the beginning. First episode of Atlanta, first episode of New York. It does not matter to chase the entire chat. Where is Montel? Where is karma? Because this was your success story. Where he at? We watched him when no one would let him fucking commentate anywhere. That's what he was at on the come up.
Yep.
But he pushed. I remember
he's
seeing
the Prince
him
of New
push.
York now. Where or Prince of OTA?
He
like
travels. He was in Texas the other day commentating a ball.
girl, come on, you dropped the bag.
I must.
Period. He did. That boy came up for real.
He's an up and coming. He is definitely up.
I mean, all of us in the web reality world, like I think most of us follow him because like watching somebody do his big one like that. But let's get back to this show because I can get on the
Listen, I can talk about ballroom on its own without this show like for hours, like shit that I know about. But anyway, after that, was it? Oh, Lolita was in the studio. Now you were saying backstage how you think that Lolita. Say what you said again.
I feel like Lolita was at points filming a different show, and they added portions of it to this one to make it flow together. And not to say like they weren't all filming at the same time, but like the scene, like this part obviously made sense because everybody was there. But then there was another scene where she was talking to her team, and I was like, this was even shot different.
I think it was this scene.
Is this where she's with her?
Two scenes with her this episode.
Yeah, because there's one where she's in the studio with Chanel and Malik and everybody.
That was earlier. And shout outs to Malik, Miyake Mugler making an appearance. Y'all need to I think they should put him on the show. Malik.
Okay.
He was at the Legends dinner.
Based on this episode, I would. No. My question would be not even just a no. My question is, where would he fall in this group?
Maybe because he is. He is a father of the house, but I think they can lean on that. But him becoming. That's a good question.
And even in personality wise, what he gave, he seems like he's like no shade, Malik. You seem like a real cool person. Chanel energy gonna eat you up. This show.
But I did like it. Okay, you know what? Maybe a friend of because he was serving that, and it was. I actually thought it added. It was great. He was great at it. But shout outs, I like him as in this.
Yeah, he was nice.
I like that I'm like, come on, show more. I want to see Arturo. I low key want to see Diego, even though he aggravates me a little bit. I want to see like more of the house members, like make guest appearance.
Was that shade when they said he got chopped by Arturo? They were like, "Girl, he got chopped by Arturo."
You know what? I was wondering. I'm like, is that bad? Because Arturo's doing well. Arturo is doing the choreo.
I think they said that because Arturo is the overall father of the house.
He's one of them. Yeah.
If you couldn't even make it at the Kiki ball.
Or you know what I think it was too? Because Arturo, I've heard that Arturo's very sweet and nice.
He's real kind.
And if you get chopped by a sweet and nice person, that probably means that
it was bad. It was trash.
It was really trash. I mean, we watched this. We watched it. Did you want to have sex with him in that moment?
Well, I never wanted to.
Sex with who?
AJ, when he was doing that, throwing that water all over himself.
Okay, I saw him.
But that's not the point. In that moment, he was supposed to be selling sex. The category was sex siren. Did you think that him throwing water like a banshee was sexy?
Okay, yes.
In that moment, the way he did it.
The first time, yes. The
first
time,
here comes trouble.
It came off desperate. Hey,
here comes trouble.
Hello.
Hey, y'all! I don't really have that long. I'm here in the middle of a conference, but I told my people let me step away for about 15, 20 minutes.
I appreciate. I didn't think that you. I know that you had you're busy with work, so I didn't even think that you was gonna come.
I'm here. I'm here to talk about how everybody ain't shit. AJ ain't shit. How everybody ain't shit. AJ ain't shit. Brooklyn ain't shit. Lena ain't shit. Chanel ain't shit. Everybody ain't shit.
I thought you were about to say Lee Tanya ain't shit. She ain't even on this show.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of ain't shitness going on.
Oh.
I can't.
Because all of them crocodile tears that AJ gave me Baby, you could cry
We're not
blood.
there,
I don't
baby.
care.
We gonna get there. We almost there, actually.
Oh,
We are almost there.
because I was laughing as he was crying. I'm like Cartman on I'm like
Who was
Yes,
Cartman
laughing?
AJ.
I
on
wasn't
South Park.
laughing.
Hey, I was laughing. You know how on South Park when I forgot who was crying and Cartman started laughing and started eating, drinking his tears like, oh, your tears, they taste so good. That's
I
how I
think
felt.
Kyle. Was it Kyle?
I think it was.
Terrible.
Hey, Janae.
Lord.
Oh wait, speaking. I forgot to post this up.
Oh, was it? So wait, are we at the scene where she's with her team, or are we at the scene where she's in the studio?
We're at this when she's at the studio, and Malik Miyake Mugler was there.
Hello,
But
my name is Chanela.
we're not up there yet. But that was so cute.
Did you get
But
instantly moist when you saw Malik D? Because I know that's your boy.
no, I told you I like Joe Tishi.
Um,
I saw Malik at the. He's taller than me. I thought he was the same height. I thought he was shorter than me. He's
No, yeah, all the Muglers is tall. That's why he's
yeah.
short.
D
He's the
is not
shortest
too
of
many
them.
people shorter than you. I mean, let's be clear, D. It's not too many people shorter than you.
First of all,
Well,
you never met me in real life. The only person that met me in real life is really
But
B.
you're like 5'6", sir. You're like 5'6".
That's okay, but that's not that bad.
wait, do
But
you
That
shorter than
is
me?
bad.
I am 5'6", but
That's
listen,
Oh, baby,
that's
we the
people
bad.
call me
same
size
height.
and people love
That's
it.
bad. 5'6" is bad.
Oh, calm down now. 5'6"
I
is
like being my height. There's nothing wrong with being my
5'6" is
height.
lovely as a drag queen. It gives
I
I
will
like
realness.
say
short
this
men.
though.
Let's be clear. I love short men. To be clear, I love short men because short men
But you
have
know
good
what I
meat.
realized
So
though?
I'm good with short men.
A lot of the men that are in do Mayor Versailles, they're short. We're all the same height. We're like tiny tots, and most of them do sex sirens. So it's a bunch of little
Not
ones
tiny tots.
doing
I'm
sex. They're tiny tots for Christ, and a bunch of them be doing sex siren. I get that a lot in pictures. People think that I'm taller. I am not. I'm tiny, and I love being small. I
I
love
like
it.
short men because them the ones who be, blowing your back out.
Oh my lord. Anyway, this is a whole nother show now. This is a whole nother show. But I do want to add. I do agree with what you said, Angela, earlier about Lolita gives a different energy than all these other people. She's not about the drama. She's about her business. And when
Not
you
messy.
I've actually had a conversation with her. She's really sweet, and she doesn't do the whole bullshit back and forth thing.
I mean, you could tell even Lena can't took a step down to her energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But I will play that role too. It reminds me very much of Hershey from Chasing LA first season.
Mm-hmm.
First season.
Oh yeah. Am I the only one who feels like Lolita will probably end up becoming mother one day?
Of course.
Am I
She has the chutzpah of it, and she
Yeah, it's a
walks.
pedigree.
Yeah, she has it, and I love. Okay, I'm gonna say this now. I love the fact that her as a cisgender woman is not getting involved in all of the femme queen craziness or the bush queen stuff, because we do have. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to say it in a nice way. We do have allies, cisgender women that do stir the mess, and I appreciate her for not being one of them.
But I'll say this: out of the two parents, it seems like Yusuf gets caught in the mess, and Exotic is not here for the mess. Like
Mm-mm.
as of right now, Exotic doesn't seem to be the one into all of the drama and mess, and Yusuf seems like he's here for getting into all of the drama and mess.
I feel like Yusuf is the one they go to when they're having emotional, personal issues, and Exotic is the one they go to when they're having ballroom issues. Because Exotic gives me very
Mm-hmm.
much business, like we're gonna take care
Mm-hmm.
of work, and Yusuf gives me very much, okay, you can come talk to me. I'm probably gonna let you have it and tell you how I feel, but you
Mm-hmm.
can come talk to me in soundboard and
Plus,
But
I
they
think
said it on
even
the
though
show.
they're said it again,
They said it on the show where they said
yeah, they
Yusuf
did.
friends first, and Exotic is business first, friends second. So they kind of already said that
I
about them.
forgot they did say that.
Yeah, they did. They did say it, but also I realized too that even though Exotic and excuse me, Exotic and Yusuf are older. I think Yusuf is a little bit more older than Exotic.
Hmm.
I mean,
Like Yusuf gives me like very much 40s, maybe 50s. Exotic gives me like 30s.
I don't think he's older than me. And he may be
he
my
might
Um,
not
age, but
actually
I
be,
don't
but
think he's
his
older
his
than
you
me.
know
energy
what? I need to.
his
I'm gonna do
energy
my homework.
gives.
I need to do my homework on Yusuf because Yusuf said he's from Miami, and so I
Oh,
need to
is
do my
he?
homework on him and figure out, who knows him or figure, if he's from Miami. I could, and I know his. If I know where he's from in Miami, I could find information real quick on him.
Or-
Definitely.
'Cause
But I know, to me, I think Yusuf is older than Exotic though.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Exotic
like
is giving me very much like 37, 38,
yeah, like
I
he's
mean,
still
trying to
young
get his
skip
too.
shit together.
skip son age. Yusuf is clearly more mature than Exotic.
It's either the way how they approach it. They
I
approach
mean,
the
let's
house like
Exotic
adult, like
still has a
parents.
touch of fuckboy in him, and
that
he ain't got it
part.
all the way out. He ain't
That
got it
part.
all the way out. Because he
I
keep
mean,
entertaining AJ and his shenanigans with his man is cute and
Listen,
because he
and
was
desperate
he was still
with
laughing
his
at he was still
eyeballs
laughing
at
and
him.
entertaining that mess this episode
because
too.
he's still young. He got to be in his 30s. He's still young,
I mean, which is fine. Like that's fine,
which
but
is
like we just
fine.
gotta
I like it.
acknowledge
And
that
like
he is the
I
less
like
mature one.
Exotic. I actually do like Exotic.
I like the entire cast. I don't think there's a single person on here I
The whole cast
dislike.
is phenomenal. Hold on a minute. I mean, continue.
But I
And I
I
want
definitely
my
want to
like
bitch.
say,
exotic. I like exotic only those few moments that I feel my top beats and I feel like I want to blow somebody back out. Then
Oh
that's when
my
I like exotic. Other
Jesus.
than that, I'll be like, oh, okay, mama, sit over there.
Yeah.
My God, on today. I was going to
Oh,
say shout out to Malik's barber who cut the hell out of his head.
Okay.
Because listen, we love a fresh
I want to
haircut.
know how old Malik is. I can't
I
tell.
don't know.
I saw him in
Malik
real life.
gives
I
me
can't tell.
mid 20s, like 25,
no,
26.
Malik gives
No,
He
me
gotta be in his
Malik is
30s.
early 30s. He give
35.
me
Come
early
on.
30s. Malik give me like 30,
He's
31.
been in the ballroom scene for a
A
long
long
time.
Yeah,
time.
I
Malik
gave
gives me
him
like
25,
30,
26. I
31,
gave him
32.
25, 26. Because when I look at him,
No,
I get
No,
like he could be
Malik
my
probably
son.
pushing 30, 31, 35
yeah,
area.
Oh,
he's
I
giving
won't say
early 30s.
35.
I mean,
I
top, like that's
he,
my top
he
round. Like that's the top round of it.
Malik gives
And
me
he's a
he could be my
father
son
too.
vibes.
He's a
Like he
father
doesn't
of the
give
house.
Okay, and my thing is, so I'm 31.
uh-huh.
Malik is the first Butch Queen I ever remember seeing and consistently watching.
He
Anytime
is.
I saw like Vogue videos,
Mm-hmm. And I
that's
think he
me
was a
coming up from
teenager
like
by
six,
then.
and I didn't start seeing it until I was maybe 16, 17, just coming out of high school, going into college. So all of that time he was doing, so Malik is probably around my age and
He
his
got it.
third.
He maybe though I would give him 30. He looks young on
Very,
screen in person. And he looks young too. You know what it is? It's that flat top that makes him look older too.
I was gonna say, I feel like there are certain angles where he looks 21, and then
Yeah.
there's other angles
On
where he looks
Legendary, he looked very young.
very young, very
But
young.
I'm looking and I'm like, I remember you from the first time I've seen him was in 2012.
I mean, the brother,
I want to say
regardless of
2012.
what the age on the ID says, the brother looks good.
He
He's
looks
cute.
he
The
looks
brother
good.
is beautiful.
He's
He's a
cute now.
he is a
He's a
beautiful
handsome
man. That is a.
person.
It's just something about
Beautiful
his energy.
person.
He seems so calm. I bet you
Mhm.
he a riot too. He seemed like he
Oh,
one of them
I was
quiet.
about to say that he was giving somebody the business at the latex because he kept moving up and down, but because he had his children trying to lead them up, and somebody was in his way, he cussed them the hell out.
I
Matter of
believe it.
fact, I know you know how I know Malik is older because my old student that was in Alpha Omega and was on Legendary, um,
Who?
Trayon. Well, what was his name on there? What was his name on there? He was the dark skinned tall one. In Alpha Omega, he was dark skinned, skinny, tall with the
I
thick
just remember the
eyebrows.
father and the other one that walks the body, which I don't know why
Yeah.
they had him voguing, but okay.
Rebel. You talk about Rebel.
Rebel's
That's
not a
not
vogue. I
you.
don't know why they had him on there.
Which
But
one?
Huh?
the point that I'm making is that I know Malik is older, is several years older than that student. And he graduated, I want to say 2015. He graduated high school in 2015.
Well,
So
Mhm.
and he said Malik was much older than him.
Well, you know what? This is true because I remember seeing Malik on the scene in 2012.
again,
He got
And
a
regardless of
You
these
would,
people's
my
ages,
old student
this
is
they
is
still
the
look
27.
fact
My
good.
old
that you are
student is
saying he
27 right now.
graduated in 2015 for me. And
I just celebrated my 20th anniversary from graduating high school.
listen, wait, this is
20th.
2024.
Yes, I am
Wait,
Mine
D,
is
how old are
30.
you?
It's 30 years for
38.
I'm
No.
38. Yes, I am.
Girl, what?
Here's the
Oh.
thing. They want me to walk schoolboy realness. I was like, do they know how old I am?
You look
They
yourself
Listen,
in the
when I
face.
was
Yes,
younger
they
and I
do.
was on the scene, they wanted me to walk.
Moisturizing
That was
music.
I
and
walked one ball and I walked schoolboy realness. This was back in the day. I looked
Well,
like
you look
12.
You don't
12
have
in the face
facial
now
hair.
too. You put that backpack on, El Teddy, right now. You look like you going to Jefferson Davis
When
Middle
he wears
School.
a hat like this,
Listen,
he be looking like a child.
do,
well,
do.
Listen, and I
He must be
graduated from
saying,
high school. This year makes 27 years ago. I graduated from high school. I graduated in 1997.
not
Not
19, but yes,
1900.
I am
I think I
38.
got everybody beat on the panel.
My knees.
Because ain't you like 94, Evie?
Yes, I graduated in '94.
I'm
I
here
was
for it.
17 at the time. I was a fresh 17.
I graduated in
Yeah.
2004.
Oh, I'm the baby.
Yes, I. But the thing is,
Oh,
I tried. Some 20-year-old try to clown me, and I ducked walk on his ass. I said, "You can't do the shit that I can do. So go sit down somewhere." Because
yeah,
Come
that's
on,
how I be.
little
That's
dirty
how I be
don't
feeling.
robot.
play with me. I could
when
still do
the
a dramatic dick. I could still do a
oh, see,
dramatic
I
dick.
can't do that.
Shabam. I could still do a dramatic
I
dick.
tell a bitch in a minute, bitch, you hope when you get my age, you look a bitch.
Okay.
Because you're
Girl.
Asian like milk.
I really want people to understand. I never had mega knees. My knees was always owned by Miss Ethel. Even
Do I have to stretch at 4:30 in the morning? Yes, but they work.
my knees only come
Not
into
Miss
use at one.
Ethel, please.
Only good in
Lord.
I
one
still got mega
activity.
knees. Don't
If
play
you
with
ask
me.
me to
I
get
could
out
do
on
a
the dance
backflip
floor
like
try and do
this.
something, I'm gonna be on my
Uh,
butt.
nah, nah,
That's not
D.
that my knees only
Okay, I have
activate.
3.5 minutes left. Let me hear. I'm gonna say
Don't
this
cuss
before I
the
get
people
off.
out, Bill Teddy.
Huh?
Don't cuss the people out, honey. You know
Hmm.
it.
No, I'm not gonna cuss the people out. But
You
AJ,
should.
no. But AJ, your punk ass,
Oh,
puss ass AJ, get out your fucking feelings. You orchestrated most of this fuck shit, okay? Even even if you say Lena told me that, you took it upon yourself to tell anybody with fucking ears what she said and add stank on it. And then when you got in front of Lena, then you did the same thing with Brooklyn. And I'm not saying they may not have told you bits and pieces of what you said, but you notice how every time he get in front of one person, then he makes the other person sound like they're the villain and they're the bad guy, and he's some person that's good and stuff like that. You ain't shit, AJ. You at cry blood. That's how I feel about you. Cry blood. I hope they never let you in the house. And first of all, and second of all, anybody watching it, they're looking at you like, yeah, bitch, you'll never join our house ever. Is he in the house right now? I'd be surprised if he's in anybody's house right now. Because
I mean, I told you what they clowned him at the latex ball. Every time Jack saw him, Jack was like, "The prospect is here. The
yeah,
prospect is here."
I mean,
And
you are
catch
fucking
the shade.
clown,
You couldn't catch the shade, mama.
wait, they did that to him?
Yeah, at
and I
the
don't
latex
blame
ball
I
is
them.
on
haven't
YouTube.
watched it.
Watch it. It's good. Like
Oh
but being there,
no.
like I was legit close.
Not the prospect is
The
here.
prospect is
I don't
here. His
blame them. He's a
feet are
clown.
there.
You got
You
on
were
there
pissed
and
that
thought you was.
Brenda Costa was passing me up and down. You're not walking me balls. I still want you to sit your ass down, you soft punk heifer.
He is.
Oh.
Listen. You got that. You got that 1962 I sing for Motown slick down hair going on, and it's 2024. Baby, we're not featuring that girl. Like you put conch, that's what they used to call it back in the day. They put the little conch in their hair in
Ladybug
1962.
needs to get a spike a backbone.
What, girl? Get your life. And there's a reason nobody features you, honey. And I'll venture to tell you, probably Roz probably finally saw the light and said, "Oh, girl, you're too much. You got too much going on
I like
because you're too
Roz. I
messy."
didn't think I was going to, but I do like
He's
Roz,
too
and I like.
messy. Yes.
Because the thing about it is, as much as y'all try to put it on the femme queens, you, AJ, were acting like the femme queens. You were the one that was putting stank on it. They just went with what the fuck you said. They
And
didn't initiate it. That was you.
Nah,
Sir.
Angela, do you want to go off now?
no, I don't
You
know
want to say
about
what you want to
that
say now?
necessarily. Now, I will say, and I will have
Have
to
the
agree, right
floor.
is right. When he went to Lena and told Lena what Brooklyn said, he absolutely put a little bit on it. However, when he told them what Lena said, he didn't put nothing on it.
He did. He
He
did.
said it exactly how that lady said it.
He did
And
not.
Word of
He did
Winter made
not.
sure we knew that. The people made sure we knew that because he literally said one line the way she said it, and they cut to her saying the line the exact same way. Then he said another line, and then they cut to her saying it the exact same way. Now,
But
what I did notice is when he said what Brooklyn said, they did not cut back to her saying it the exact same way because she did not say it the way that he did put a little bit on that one. I have to acknowledge when he was wrong.
he put a look because, and let me tell you why. When he was on the phone, everything that Lena said, she said, "Yep, I said that," or "No, I
No,
didn't
no, no,
say
no.
that."
Because she tried to qualify
No.
it. She tried to justify and qualify it on when he was on the phone. When she was talking about some, well, I said that, but that no, baby, you said it just like that to that man's face. When he was on the phone, they got away with the fact that the girls was having a girls moment because he repeated it the way she said more than
But
once.
then it go like I said, it goes back to my point. So you're a prospect for this house, and you coming into this thinking that you're gonna get brownie points for going in on Lena. Mind you, Lena was already in the house, already there, sir.
She's.
All
We know who Lena is. We
right.
know who Lena is.
You, sir, are nobody and nothing. Ain't won nothing. Ain't did shit. And you over here put casting all of these, horrible notions and horrible feelings across the doggone house. That's bad business. Like, why would you think anybody would want you in when you're causing this kind of commotion? No, that's not how this works. You're a messy ass butch queen. That's all you are. Who got a nice body and an okay face. I ain't said nice face. I said okay face
Right, his
and a
face
nice
ain't all
body.
that.
And you thinking that's gonna get you somewhere? Girl, go sit the fuck down. You give me that. You a nice body, an okay face, and a good 3.75 inches. So I have no use for you.
Oh,
Okay, so I guess we're at the part that we were supposed to be at, which is with Brooklyn and Tati. And you know what? I'm Tati. Tati clocked it. She said, "You a messy butch queen. You're messy.
Hmm.
You're
I'm
messy."
so
He
sorry.
is. He's a messy butch queen.
Okay, wait. So the other side of this, right, from the television aspect, like messy or not, what happens had he not said anything? What if he had not said anything, and then all these people go back and watch everyone else talk all this shit about each other to him, and then he didn't. He just sat there and smiled in everybody else's face like nothing happened. Then we get to the end of this, and everybody be calling him messy for not saying nothing. You a pussy
No,
for not telling us that they was talking shit
no.
about me. Oh, they
Not
absolutely
really.
would.
I
They
don't agree with
absolutely
that because they
would.
were
Because
already
Lolita does
looking
the
at
same thing.
Lena
Lolita don't say
sideways.
shit.
Remember, they were already looking at Lena sideways. Brooklyn was already not on Lena's side because Lena
The
told
house.
Exotic. There was no need to make Lena look any worse because they was already looking at Lena sideways already. So your extra stank, you know, if for me, I feel like they would have said, okay, he chose to mind his own business. He's not in the house yet. He chose to stay out of it because they had before Lena said that they had already reprimanded him a couple times for getting into house business. They had already said something to him a few times. Hey, bro, you're not in the house. You need to stay out of this out of house business, and he chose not to do that willfully.
Can we
I
play
don't know.
devil's advocate though? At the end of the day, this is a television show, and somebody got to carry the bone.
Hello.
I'm here. Listen, we here for it. We here for that.
We're here for it.
AJ
But
said, "I want a season 2. I'm carrying these bones."
Okay.
we
And
getting a
AJ
but
will
season.
be
here's
good.
the
We
deal.
better get a season
And he
2.
better be on
But
it.
here's the deal. If you're the
On
bone
Bravo.
character, you have to understand we're going to drag you. If you're the bone carrier, us as people watching the show, reviewing, baby, you become the villain, and we're going to drag you. We are. Just be prepared for that. Don't act surprised. Don't look for us to like you. You're the bone carrier. You're the villain. We're going to drag you. That's the long
Um,
and short of it.
is anybody else going to say anything about the whole AJ and Angela? Do you wanted to add more to what you wanted to say? Because I do want to address something.
I want to address
I mean, I think that was the base, the base gist of it. I think there's the television production watching side of this
Mhm.
of me who's like, thank God, thank God for AJ, because without AJ, this would not be as entertaining.
The other television part of it that I love was them hoes sitting there with them fucking shades on, goddamn couch, and that chair with the motherfucking shades on, looking at him like, bitch, you ain't shit before. Girl,
I
I was here for it.
You know what? Kiss my cheek. Say what you're going to say first, because I think what I'm going to say is kind of touching real life.
One thing I want to say is AJ, yes, he is messy. He is carrying them bones. But when he started crying, I did feel bad because I did feel like they set him up. Come on over here, walk this ball. They knew he wasn't ready. We're going to put you in Juicy just for 24 hours. You kicked out of Juicy. That was, to me, that was a lot. And I did feel bad for AJ in that moment.
Agreed.
I just can't believe because that hurts Brooklyn's status. If you bring somebody to this house and they lose there's nothing in
Not
me
if
that
it
can
was,
For
believe
not
sure, he
if it
that
was
wasn't ready.
straight for
Brooklyn brought him
television.
there to set
She
him
knew he
up.
wasn't ready.
Is
I think
everybody
that was
finished
just
now?
Brooklyn being young and
I have
stupid.
one more.
But I just can't believe that Brooklyn would bring him in there to lose and then be kicked out by the overall father after you just told him, "Oh, girl, you ain't got to worry about it. I got that kind of clout."
Hmm.
I
It's hard for me to believe she brought him there to set him up like
it,
that and have him get kicked out.
it gives we did this for television. I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I think them putting him in Juicy for a day was there was a side conversation that said, "Hey, we're gonna say this so that it makes sense when he had the ball, but like we really not gonna do that, and then we're gonna put him out afterwards." Okay, cool. Like I don't believe if he had a won that he
Ooh,
would still be running
continue
around
talking. Give
this.
me 1 second, y'all.
I genuinely, wholeheartedly do not believe that even if he had a won those categories, that he would still be a Juicy today.
I believe he would. I absolutely believe he would have been.
No, they
As a
would have
matter
kicked
of fact,
him.
They would have.
it would have made
They
him
would.
look good to the Miyakis.
Maybe. Still, it was when they said you got chopped by Arturo. Lord,
Right. And we mentioned that last week that Arturo was on the fucking panel and chopped you. Like, that's not a good fucking look.
and he ain't he a house father wherever he at
I think
too.
he's one of the overall fathers of Miyaki Mugler.
He one of them, and is one of the nice, and is known as being one of the nicest people in the world. Just kind, just for
Anyway,
no
y'all,
reason.
I gotta cut out. I'm about to go back in here, but I just want to come and say, hey, add my little 2 cents. I'm sorry I can't be here the whole time, but I gotta duty calls.
Hey, we appreciate you being here when you
Have a good
could.
one.
I love y'all.
Love you, boops.
Bye.
Love you. Listen, I just would like to say about this whole situation to an outsider looking in.
Oh damn! I wanted him to hear what I was going to say. Continue, Auntie Ev.
Okay.
Then I'm
As
gonna
a
say what I said.
outsider looking into this situation who has no inside ballroom knowledge outside of what I've seen on TV, who is not a part of Greek life and never pledged for anything. I've only the closest I got to the Masonic Lodge is sleeping with a couple of them. Here's my thing. Like it is counter. It's just, what is? What is?
I mean, that's close. It's close.
Close.
What you said that what?
Nothing.
No, say it. Don't do that because I'll hit the replay button. I'm gonna still listen to see what you say anyway. What did you
I
say?
said the closest I got to the Masonic Lodge is sleeping with a couple of them.
Oh, so you know what? You didn't have
See,
to say
I
it.
told you didn't
See,
want
I know you know how I get with you. I don't want to hear that about
Asking you
stuff.
shall receive.
That's what you get for asking me to repeat. I
Because
didn't
I
want
thought
to.
earlier, what did I
Because
say?
I know
was
how
like,
you-
ain't nobody want to hear all that.
I know how you feel about it. You was upset because I was talking about not bringing panties. You know what? It's a whole thing. We're not even.
But why are they asking you your business? I don't like all of that.
Like I don't understand. But as a person who, so it's very counterintuitive to me to be. I guess the closest I've ever got is I'm on the praise team and I'm in choirs and stuff. That's the closest of a group thing that I have been a part of. And for me, it's never been hold, become closer, hold, become closer. You know, don't get to. You're home?
Yeah.
You have fun at the park?
Yeah.
I don't even know
Like
that.
outside.
Hey, Scooter
Say
Booter.
hello to the people.
Hi, people.
Okay. Don't take a breath.
He has gotten so big, man.
He was outside, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, outside.
Outside.
He do.
Don't do
Sweaty
my
outside.
don't do my son. He was out there for an hour. I was in the car with the AC.
Trifling. Goodbye. Man, we're live.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
I said like outside.
You don't
see,
feel like
he had to
outside?
come correct you. I told you.
Okay, please.
Get your sweaty butt off me, my bed.
Please.
Come on,
Thank you.
take your
Okay.
shoes off.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Again, as a person on the outside looking in, it's very counterintuitive to me to invite somebody in. You are a prospect to getting into this particular group and then get upset when the person starts interacting with people from the group. I thought that's how you
That
form
part.
relationships and attachments.
We
Now, y'all were saying last week, oh, well, they don't want them sleeping with each other. I don't think that was on the table in the building of blocks of the relationships that he was trying to form with the people.
Not one. The only one is
Did you-
exotic. I mean, he told us about that one.
And that's the thing too. He should not even be in the same house as somebody that you had a relationship with. Well, it wasn't even a relationship.
maybe Yaki McGlair has different rules on that.
I
Maybe
mean,
couples are allowed, even though as soon as that little
couples,
the
low-key
granddad boy
are
said
allowed, but
he might come to some events and do some walking and stuff. He was like, "No, you're not."
Shut it down.
He shut it
And-
all the way
But I
down.
think that was
Yeah,
because Exotic just don't want him, and he wants to have a life that does not involve his
Anyway.
partner. And
Auntie,
actually have
continue because I do want to say what I've been wanting to say. Continue, Auntie T.
Yeah, it seems counterintuitive to me to give him so much grief for basically trying to form attachments and relationships with these people who he's trying to get into the house of, who are then supposed to become his family. So you supposed to hold everybody at with a 10-foot pole until we say, okay, we're gonna vote you in, and now you put the pole down, and then now we supposed to be family.
Yep.
because I wouldn't even want to join if you're gonna
Neither
treat
would
me like
I.
that. I'm not even gonna want to join.
A lot of it isn't about organization, it's about the reputation, the optics. When you are, I don't want to say pledging because they don't really use that word anymore, but when you're in an intake process, sometimes you cannot be in with all of the members, especially without the people who have taken the classes for intake process, because it could lead into some hazing. It could lead in, I guess, in the ballroom scene, some sleeping together, some misallegations. You're supposed to stay within this circle of people in the intake process until you get in. Now, yes, if there's a ball, let's say a ball, that's the opportunity because you have the intake people there, as I guess you would say the father is there, and he's supervising what's going on with the other members. But you cannot, and I'm just saying from another intake process, go off with people in the organization solo until you're actually in, because it could lead to misallegations, hazing, and all other kind of stuff. So I understand where Yusuf was coming from.
Me
from
too.
that point of view.
Now, real fast, because I just have to dissent that one. Now, I joined a fraternity. I will acknowledge it was not a D9. It was a predominantly white fraternity. And the process was actually very different. We could be around anyone. There was just limitations on what we could do if we were around them because of the hazing potential allegations and this, that, and the third. And we were encouraged to spend time with each member of the fraternity to get to know them, because they did actually have to vote on whether they particularly like you as a person.
Right. And don't all of those people have to vote on if the board.
And he was told what he was told. I remember
don't think every single person.
He was told you need to get to know these people because they have to vote on you.
Oh,
Right.
yes, but not you're not filming nobody's OnlyFans. That's something different.
I mean, I wasn't even talking about
I know.
I mean, he scolded the man. He scolded the man for the OnlyFans. He scolded the man for going to the Kiki ball. He scolded the man for talking
because he
between
didn't tell him. Here's the thing.
But here's the thing. Here's my caveat to advocate on behalf of AJ. It's not that AJ didn't want to tell Yusuf. The first thing out of his mouth when that girl said, "I want you to walk for Kiki," he was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do that. I need to call Yusuf." And she said,
"And he
no,
wasn't wrong for that. But you, AJ, you a grown ass man. You allowed a
right."
No, I'm so sorry. In this situation, no.
What to do?
And no, because in this situation, yes, it's the balance of power. Brooklyn is in the house. Brooklyn is a vote that you need. If that person says, "Do this," and I'll give. She literally said, "If you do this and win, I'll give you my vote."
But you said, does the vote even count because you are not a mother?
But the responsibility of following the rules is on Brooklyn. It does not fall to.
It is, but at the same time, AJ, yes, you're a prospect, but you're a grown ass man. Use common sense.
I mean, but in that situation, if I'm trying to get into the situation, and somebody who's already in the situation says, "Do A, B, and C," and you got my vote, why would I not? But and then you said, "I've dealt with Yusuf. This will be fine." If you're already in and you're saying this is going to work, why am I going to not believe you?
Right.
Regardless of age, skip because we're trying to say, "Oh, well, she's young." Skip that. If I'm AJ, this person's in. This person said, "I do this and it works," and she's inside the house. Why on God's green earth am I going to think that she's hello?
Well, I think she's trying to sabotage me and get put out for Kiki and and the regular house.
The burden of responsibility falls to the people in the house.
Yes.
I'm going to say this. It's so funny that myself, I'm a prospect for DMV. The other day, somebody said something, and I was like, "Now let me ask mother first. If I have the smarts to think that way, AJ, you're either maybe a little younger than me, same age, or a little older than me, nigga. If I was able to understand that, why the fuck didn't you?"
Ain't nobody saying that wasn't okay.
He did think that way, and when he voiced it. He said, "Oh no, I don't think I can do that. I'm gonna have to call you."
You voiced it, but you didn't do it.
But they went back and forth about this for a minute.
The thought was immediately struck down by Brooklyn. "Oh, you don't have to ask."
But she is a child,
right?
But she's you're okay, child or not. But here's the thing, D, child or not, she is an actual member of the House of Miyake.
But you're not the leader. You're not a mother.
But that's
you
not.
Are
but
my
that's
sister.
But that's
not my mother.
But if I'm trying to join, if I'm joining the house, I was told that I have to get these people's approval, all of them. Because that's what was said, that he had to get them people's. Hold on, let me finish.
Yes.
Because he said we were told he had to get
in there either.
But
Yusuf told him
that you have to get these people to like you, that these people have to vote on you. It has been a thing discussed on, hold on, let me get through it. It has been a thing discussed on this show that this boy has to get votes by the members of the House, so he has to impress them. His entire storyline is impressing these people to get votes to get into the House. So regardless if she's younger, if she's older, if she's decrepit, if she's an infant, it does not matter because her last name is Miyake Mugler. If somebody inside the organization says that you can do this, I've been doing this for a minute, it's fine, don't worry about it, I've been doing this. If I'm looking to get in it and you're already in it and you say I've been doing this and it's fine, why would I not believe you if I've already thought to myself, maybe I should have this conversation? Now, regardless if you don't like that or not, at the end of the day, Miss Mama, the young one, you can call her young all you want to, she holds the power because she holds the name.
Okay,
but she's still young, and maybe that's me. Maybe that's me. I think ahead of, like, here's the thing: if you're my parent, why am I listening to my sister?
Because your sister has
older or not.
What do you mean?
Regardless, they're older or not.
As somebody with
how I'm thinking, and like I said, I'm living this. I'm living this right now.
Okay, here, wait. Do you hear about this?
What you're saying, and people are different, and they respond differently in different situations.
Well,
However, my anxiety would not allow her answer to be the final answer in that regard for that situation. And if she had said the same thing to me that she said to AJ, I'd have been like, okay, great, I'll see you at practice. When I got out of her presence, my first phone call would have been to Yusuf.
But he didn't do that, Auntie. I agree exactly what you're saying.
I'm not saying
he did not do that.
Correct.
He did not, because he's everybody's not going to respond to that.
But in terms of a situation like that,
it was a stupid decision.
But I feel like the problem is that everyone's giving AJ the heat, but the reality is Brooklyn knows better. She should know better than to do that to a prospect.
Yes, I agree.
And we have to be fair. And even for people, okay, kiss my cheeks, when you got an intake person, regardless of what the situation is, the person on the intake side is not at fault. It has to be the fault of the depending on what it is. Now, if the intake person then sat there and drank too much, that's on them. But if there's a situation, no, not at all. I was a risk manager for my fraternity for 2 years. I'm serious. If we had a situation between a potential new member, I was not. If I wanted to stage you, baby, I will.
I'm playing. Listen,
if we had a problem between a potential new member and a member of the fraternity, I can still go to that potential and say, hey, look, this is not how we operate, yada, yada, yada. And I'll also say that. But at the end of the day, I'm coming to my member and being like, yo, you fucking know better. You're a part of this. Why would you encourage somebody to do something that is not what we do? Why would you even do that? Why would you even bring that up?
I love Hershey.
Okay, like, why did you even say it? Because that's my problem in Brooklyn. Why did you even go there?
Okay, Hershey, I'm lit, so you gotta explain what you mean by this.
Oh, I mean,
maybe I read it wrong, but
he said it was because you were going off about Brooklyn being young, and our thing is she has the credentials, like young.
She has the credentials, but she's still young. The way how she speaks is just still young-minded.
But I don't think she even understands what she did wrong, because even at the
legend, she may not.
She was arguing Yusuf like,
"Are you a stirring the pot?"
I think I feel like I think she knows what she was doing, because at that dinner she threw AJ under the bus.
Okay, so
she knew what she was doing.
She is having a strange pattern of throwing, when she's on the hot seat, of throwing people under the bus.
Correct.
She is, and that's because she is young-minded, and I don't fault her. I just, like, you allowing a 19-year-old to just sir. Maybe that's just me, and I'm a prospect for a house myself. I'm not gonna allow somebody, just random person, to tell me what the fuck to do.
But that's not okay. But also, let's be fair. Brooklyn is not some random person. Brooklyn is
not, but she is not the person that brought me in.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. Like AJ.
I mean, I see how you feel. I think my bigger problem is then when we get to them at this Legends dinner, there's the opportunity.
Before we do that, I do want to address something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you did have.
Okay. while I was watching this episode, when it came out, and not AJ,
The star.
Angela, as you know, we're both representatives at in the LGBT community. Kiss my cheeks, auntie. You guys are allies, and maybe you realize this as well. Before I got into the ballroom, I was very much a club clip. I will party every weekend. And there has been, and still is, unfortunately, a discord between butch queens, aka effeminate gay black men, and femme queens, which are trans women. There's always been a divide. And while I was watching this, I was like, ooh, I feel like the femme queens are kind of giving the gay guy a lot, and the gay guy is kind of giving the femme queens a lot. It's kind of like who came first, the chicken or the egg? It's like both. As someone, yes, I am considered a bush queen, but I do sometimes the bush queens give the femme queens a lot, and the femme queens give the bush queens a lot. At times, I think it's both.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody really says that. It's if one side be like, it's always the femme queens, it's always the femme queens. The other side is always the bush queen. I see both.
Okay.
And I'm saying it in this way so it doesn't come off.
No,
as
that's fair.
You understand what I'm saying, though?
I hear you. I hear you. I personally don't think it's that in the situation. I think it's just a situation of you have a cast with one cisgendered woman and a bunch of femme queens and a bunch of butch queens.
But that's why I love the way how
like it's not about it. This
is
isn't about butch queens versus femme queens.
It's simply not, but it reminds me of that.
Yeah, this is just a situation of that's just who's on the cast. Like it has nothing to do with them being butch. It's just that's who's on the cast. Nah, they said you getting into it with the femme queens because he getting into it with everybody except Lolita.
But I'm going to say this too, as AJ, as a butch queen. Get out of femme queen's business. That's not. That's
you can't say that on a television show.
Okay. Regardless if it's a television show or
you
not,
can't do that in a television show.
Okay, that's fun.
That'd be boring. This show would be if AJ wasn't in everybody's business. This shit would be terrible.
Okay, listen. Give me 1 second. World of Wonder. Give Angela a show. Allow her to be a producer because she'll be great at it.
If AJ wasn't in everybody's business, this shit would be horrible.
Somebody got to carry the bone.
Somebody has to do it.
But I'm saying in a general setting, stay your ass out of femme queen's business. Because when the shit
I agree, and I do hope he's not doing this stuff off the camera. I do hope that you are not being this extra about it off the camera.
Off the camera, because they will get your stay out of listen. As me personally, as someone that has been in this world,
but if he isn't,
femme queens is brutal. Stay out of their goddamn business. Don't get in their business, please, because they will get.
Oh yeah, they don't play it.
But that's what I wanted to bring it all the way back to. Because at the end of the day, Lena started all this shit.
Hello,
is carrying the bone, but Lena is the one who has been talking shit.
She plants the seed, and you idiots.
She didn't even plant the seed, baby. She built the entire forest.
Lena has been talking shit, being fake in people's face, and then talking shit behind their back. AJ is just carrying the bone.
Because let's be clear, when them people see them green screens and them confessionals from Lena,
they need to have a reunion.
Okay, because AJ is owed every bit of an apology.
I don't know about the reunion.
No. Brooklyn, for that first situation,
y'all better have tickets.
Yeah, that first situation.
I am
because when Lena talking about something, I didn't say that. I did say that, but no, baby, you said it exactly how he said it. All. And you said it how he said it with all the nastiness and the vitriol in your voice. And then you got in the biggest one is Lena, you got in these confessionals and read these girls to the ground.
She did.
Girl, you sat in their face laughing and kikiing at the house playing, read everybody to the ground.
Now we know that the confessionals are done after the show is over.
Correct.
So, she has such vitriol in reading them because something happened. Hope. As we come to the end and she has to do her confessionals now, she like fuck all these niggas. You know,
I hope she not pulling the Keyshawn. That would Key his first season. Shout out to Keyshawn, but his first season he gave everybody his green screens based on how he felt currently, not how he so you saw him meeting people for the first time, reading them to the ground, and we're like, why are you mad at them? What happened?
Did we talk about the Legends dinner and how Yusuf gave Brooklyn the business and she was rude as hell?
She was.
I mean, she was. I think that's why I also am so upset about how everybody came down on AJ, because had Brooklyn told the truth to Yusuf and said, you know what, Yusuf, he did want to come talk to you, and I told him not to. I feel
instead of literally lying and saying he asked me to do it.
Right.
No, he didn't. Girl, did you forget you was on camera when you had that conversation with that boy?
Because I feel like that's what Yusuf feels like happened and why he ended up at that juicy ball. I feel like he sought that out. Yusuf doesn't know that she literally walked up to him and said, hey, do this. If you do it, I'll vote for you. Because it's literally what she did. Now, that was some immature stuff for her to do. However, she literally walked up to that man and said, I want you to walk this ball. If you do it, I'll vote for you. Which, like, you forgot to tell Yusuf that when you sitting in front of him at that Legends ball. Now, am I the only one who realized that they brought Chanel to this Legends ball to make sure that the scene wasn't dry?
Yeah. Because like I said, Chanel, she makes the show, but she's not she's not known like a Lolita, like a Brooklyn, like a Yusuf.
It's the beauty of reality television when you don't know somebody and you actually get to know them.
Yeah, she's like them. To me, she represents like a regular ball member, like the not messy.
What if you know what though? Honestly, I wish there was more of her on the show. And I mean, I love the people there. Like, let me be clear: there's no shades to people on the show. I'm glad y'all are here. I wish there was more people we didn't already know, because getting to know somebody is a lot more fun than getting to watch somebody like.
And that's why AJ kind of makes the show too, because we do need.
We don't know him. Yep. I mean, AJ and Chanel are really the. AJ and Chanel
Lena.
are carrying
I've
this.
been heard about Lena.
Everybody. I mean, if you do know anything about modeling, anything of that nature, you know.
You know about Yusuf for his Vogue covers. I've seen exotic.
Like he's a hairstylist. He's a celebrity hairstylist.
He does a lot of Vogue covers. Like he wasn't at the legend has it that he wasn't at the latex ball this year because he was doing Rihanna's hair in Paris for the Vogue photo shoot on the Vogue thing, whatever they did.
I mean, if I'm Yusuf, am I gonna be at the latex ball or am I at Rihanna's?
And he said that in the live. He said there was like, see you Saturday. He said, see who, and he cut off. He was like, see who? Y'all not seeing me Saturday, please.
I mean, and the thing is, you can tell he cares very much about the kids. So let's be clear. If he was not at this job that is going to, career moving job, we all know he would be in the building, clearly.
Right. And I'm going to say one thing, Brooklyn, maybe because I'm late, but Brooklyn, you are talented. Why have you not walked the latex ball yet?
Oh, I mean,
she didn't walk this.
I haven't watched it yet.
I was sitting like close up, so I saw Miss Mamas. I saw her and Kamaya. Kamaya looked cute. Just
Kamaya always looks
cheering
cute.
People on. Kamaya is just
the people
really
got to stop playing on her face.
That too, and I'm gonna say
later.
I'm gonna say something offline, not here, because it may come off harsh. Not to her, but in general.
Hey, look, you just gotta do. I'm excited. I can't wait to the next episode. I can't wait. I hope y'all get a new season for the show.
Because I know y'all missed the whole prostitution thing.
Yeah, listen. I actually wrote notes, so I was trying to go down, and El City came on,
but it is still more of the telephone game.
Child, that scene wore me low. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I got a question about Chanel and
That's when Brooklyn rolled AJ under the bus for the second
time.
Second time at Coney Island, which
she smooth came out of her face and was like, "No, because you said it." And he was like, "What? What you mean?"
I think next week he about to drag her. He about to put it all on the table.
I think next week Tati about to give it to him. I can't wait for that scene.
Which is weird to me. For what? Tati has no dog in this fight whatsoever.
Nobody's talking to you. What are you
like? Tati literally has no dog in this fight whatsoever.
Why are you here, daughter? Nobody called your name.
Don't do that to Tati. No. Don't do that.
No, in the situation of AJ between the other people, Tati should not be here.
But here's the thing. when Tati was in her confessionals, that was me in my head. I'm like, my nigga,
I mean, that's
you doing
fine.
too much.
But she doing
Let the
too much
thoughts
in his
stay real,
face.
because they should not be spoken aloud because nobody's talking to you.
Auntie, I get that, but I'm also that person where if you're doing too much, I'm going to speak up if
How
nobody's
is he
going to say
doing
about
too
it.
much when he's being lied on constantly by this child?
Okay.
If Lena
Yes,
was
but
put down
Ain't
her
no
mouth, she
okay.
would have
Ain't
no
no
voice to
okay.
say it.
And
Really,
if Lena actually
No,
just
you're not
ran her
really
mouth
B.
for real to these people's face.
Auntie,
Yes.
Auntie Eb, just give me a few seconds. I ain't mad at you. What I'm saying is that
Now he talking about
you as him, he needs, huh?
Yes, you talking to me like I'm in timeout, like I'm a
No, because I know that I know that you want to say what you want to say. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at nothing. I'm lit as hell, but I'm not mad at what you're saying.
Okay,
What it
baby.
is that again I say, me, I do not get into Femme Queen's business. My nigga, shut the hell up. Shut up. What up at the end?
I mean, I'm with that. My
Shut
only
up.
thing is my
Yeah,
concern is outside of my concern is so Tati, you have all this energy for AJ calling him messy, this, that, and the fourth. However, Tati, you have not addressed Lena calling y'all cookie cutter copycats, which did come out of her mouth, which she tried to clean up, but no, she actually called y'all cookie cutter copycats of her. And that is literally the only thing that Tati has in terms of having a dog in any of this fight. That is the only little point where Tati is involved in this. Outside of that, Tati should really be sitting back like Lolita and just kind of giving her little confessionals on the side and just watching this stuff happen. Because the reality is, she really ain't got nothing to do with this either, aside from confronting Lena, which she has not done. So if she's not gonna confront Lena about calling her copycat, why are you
they
still in the
did confront
conversation?
Lena lied. Lena said, I didn't say that.
I didn't say it like that.
All
Right.
lied. All of them lied.
Except AJ. AJ didn't lie. AJ,
He did at times.
She reframed how she said what she said.
She did rephrase it.
She reframed it. However, you talk about stay out of Femme Queen's business. Stay out of Butch Queen's business if that's what it's gonna be, beloved. Miss Tati, you know I love you like a fat kid love cake, but here's my thing: you don't have a dog in the fight.
You love me like a fat kid.
You ain't had you ain't had no inappropriate interactions with AJ where Yusuf had a problem with it. You just been sitting on the side minding your business, going to your therapy, like drinking your water, like somebody with some goddamn sense. Why is you throwing your wig into the ring now? It ain't got nothing to do with you. Sit over there and be cute. We'll get to you when you have another therapy appointment. Until then,
shut up. You shut up.
But no, like so serious because she didn't have to jump into this at all.
No, listen.
Nobody invited you to the dance, beloved.
I disagree because if I'll be honest,
so she can jump in the mess, but he can't.
I'm gonna say this: if a cisgender person wants to get into Butch Queen's business and you stir in the pot, my black ass is going to say something and stand up for all you hoes that don't want to say shit.
How is he stirring the pot when this
is doing?
But D, how is it stirring the pot when this information was brought directly to his face? Like this was not something he heard.
But he's still
in a side conversation.
This is probably the way that he's going about it because it is looking like you are messy, Butch Queen.
I mean, yes, it does look messy, but I think I feel like we're making this a Butch Queen versus Femme Queen thing because they're there. The reality is this situation
because that's what happens though.
But the reality is this is just a matter of people being messy.
I'm linking the show with what really happened because I've seen stuff like this, and at the end of the day, it be the Femme Queens. It's the Butch Queen's fault. The Butch Queens is a Femme Queen. That's what it boils down to.
I mean, but there you can say that. But with this one, we have receipts to show us whose fault is whose win. We can see who lied. We can see Brooklyn lied on that man twice in one episode.
All of them lied.
We can see that. We can see that Lena did not fully own to what she said and has not owned to the fact that she's been dragging these people and does not truly care for them, it seems.
And AJ needs to shut up. AJ's doing too much.
I mean, in real life, absolutely, but God forbid AJ stops talking on this television show.
You in this television? Listen, y'all need to grab my sis over here as a producer for some show, multiple shows. Chasing Reality, grab Angela, please. Grab her. No, I'm
Jason
dead ass.
Reality does a good job. They got theirs together. Okay. They
Listen,
But
story
I, but
story
you,
storyboarding is
but
not the problem with
you
Jason Reality.
analyze everything to a T. It's like you
I
break them
do.
down.
Because it just has to make sense, and I think that's the situation where that's why I'm like, this one is not a Butch Queen versus Femme Queen thing, because it'd be different if it was AJ and Exotic and Roz up against
But
the
speaking of
girls.
Roz, when they were talking about
Roz has not even been here. Roz has been out of state. Roz went on a trip.
he has,
Okay, he just came
he
back for the one
has,
episode.
but
Let's not
he
do
did
that.
say something that caught my attention that kind of brought me to this Butch Queen versus Femme Queens thing. He said the Femme Queens always say something, and then I don't know if it was this episode, maybe it was a few episodes before. Tati said the Butch Queens always start something. It. I'm not gonna lie, it's a real issue. It is a real issue. I'm not
sure
gonna
it
say that
is.
it does not. It is.
I feel like this though. I feel like
but
this
I don't think
is
that's
not.
what this is.
Is it?
I,
This is
I
not
legit
it.
think it's
Okay.
too much. Listen, I really don't think that's what this is. This is a I don't know how to shut my mouth situation. And it just happened.
No,
it just
brother,
happened-
you're Butch Queen or Femme Queen. You don't know to shut up.
Listen, AJ don't know when to shut up. Lena don't know when to shut up. Brooklyn don't know when to shut up. Sometimes y'all need to learn how to shut up.
Okay.
First of all, and I need Brooklyn to learn how to stand in her shit and take accountability for the bullshit that she did.
Who, Brooklyn?
Yes, Lord.
She's still, like, I go back to saying Brooklyn is still learning. She don't know.
And no. We can't do that. We can't do that. We
What you mean
can't.
you can't do that? Why not?
At 19 years old, you know.
She's old enough to know right from wrong.
Correct. That
But
part.
she's still learning though.
No, sir. I expect
You lie, like she told a bold-faced lie.
Listen, the same way I expected my 5-year-old grandson knows that if he does something wrong, he has to take accountability for what it is that he did wrong.
Yes, I agree with that, but she is still learning at the same time.
But
I'm not saying that
she's 19. But D, at 19 years old, a bold-faced lie is not a learning moment. Like that's not a bold-faced lie.
At this point,
I'm not saying that.
Accountability for what
yes, she lied, but at the same time, somebody needs to tell her.
But when
Mama,
Yusuf
yes, you know that you're lying, but you can't do this.
When Yusuf went to pull her coattails at that damn dinner, she stood in her hard and had an attitude like, "You're not talking to me. I don't need to listen to this."
I agree.
Bop, 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 bop. And then she lied and threw that boy under the bus.
And she's gonna do that,
which is not acceptable.
That's unacceptable.
But that's something you should have learned at 7. I knew better than that at 7 years old. What are we talking about? I knew better than.
Here's the thing too.
No, because we're not gonna qualify her doing that to somebody.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that she was wrong, but she still needs to learn.
I mean, yes, by taking accountability.
Unless she gets called to the carpet.
Hello.
And I'll be honest. I think she is spoiled as hell. Mama seems that she's just a spoiled person.
Yes,
that does not excuse.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that she's still learning at the same time. That's it.
She's learned enough to know to lie and throw people under the bus, so she don't have to take accountability for the bullshit she did.
Okay,
that lesson she got down pat
real quick and good. So she had a good.
How she was taught how to do it. She still needs to learn how to not do that.
But
I'm not against y'all. I get what y'all saying.
I'm so sorry. I can't get behind it. I cannot
get behind exactly what.
There is no learning that has to be done to tell somebody it is not acceptable to lie, bold-faced lie.
And, I'm not saying that she don't know that it's not acceptable to lie. She just knows how to do it.
What?
My question: what lesson? Forget that she's on a TV show and there is video footage of what happened. So even though in the moment you're getting away with it, when it comes back around and it's played on TV, now next season, there's a second conversation that needs to be had because, my darling, you got a lying problem and you don't like to take accountability for the bullshit you do. Now, when you out of your parents' view, you big Billy badass and you the one and you this and you that and you all of the things. But as soon as your parent pull your coattails about some bullshit you did, you gonna tell a lie and throw somebody else under the The bus to
Because
save yourself.
Because there's no way big bold. I got the power. I can put you in the house. I got it like that. Girl doesn't know that you should not lie. Because I promise you, if somebody lied to her, she'd be mad as hell.
Livid, upset.
Oh, she'll be livid.
So
But what I'm
therefore,
saying is
there
that
is no learning.
She has
You cannot
she
do
has
something.
a very cocky mentality that she needs to get out
You
of.
can't do something to somebody that would upset you and then tell me that you have to learn about it. Because you clearly know about it. You know about it so much to know that it's going to affect you. At the end of the day, nobody is okay with being lied to. Nobody. There's no learning here. The lesson was taught. You chose to ignore it. You chose to disrespect it. You chose to disregard it to make yourself look better in that moment. And you got away with it in that time. But now that we all got to watch the show, we had to watch you lie on that man's clean face. And it wasn't like a little halfway lie or like the situation with the prostitution where it was a few extra words. Or, baby, you told a bold-faced lie. You said he came to you asking you to do this when you walked up to him and said, will you walk this ball for me? There was no confusion. There's no learning. You made a choice to lie on that man's name to make yourself look better because you did not want to look bad in front of a table full of legends. That is what you did, Brooklyn. There's no learning. It's just do better.
But then it's still learning in a way.
You know because the lesson has been learned. The lesson was long learned. To that day, she chose to ignore it. She took it and threw it out the window. You're not gonna tell me at 19 years old you don't know better.
Side note, I love that we are disagreeing, and it makes it so much better. I love that we're disagreeing, and I love that we're having an actual conversation. I love this. I do. I love that we're disagreeing.
Oh, I love it too.
I just like to play a small devil's advocate. Oh, because I just had this thought on behalf of Brooklyn and her learning lessons, and she knowing it's wrong. But she has been outwardly lying about who she is on the inside for a very long time.
Explain, because she hasn't said that
she's trans, and she's been subterfuge. She hasn't even told her family, that her blood related family, what is going on with her. And I think she's been lying and deflecting to cover who she is for so long that she has to get out of the habit of doing that. Now that she stepped into her truth, that she's trans and she's starting to transition, and she can now live her life out loud as who she actually is, all of the subterfuge and the manipulations and the lies and stuff that she used to do to cover what her truth is, she has to break the habit of doing that.
Okay, I can see that because I definitely had to do that. I had to do that when I came out.
Somebody's sofa. I do. I need her to go sit on wherever that beautiful room was that Tati was talking to her.
Yeah, go find her.
You make an appointment and sit in that beautiful room with that lady and have some conversations.
Oh, that beautiful black therapist. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah,
definitely.
In that room.
But here's the thing,
lady, and talk about it.
Because I can see that, Abby.
I must say this though,
because you've been lying so much.
Because I agree with what you're saying, but I still think that she still needs to learn stuff. Like she's still young.
I mean, certain things, yes. I just am not getting past. We're never getting past learning not lying on people.
But here's the thing. I'll be honest with y'all. Whether you're young or you're old, whatever, people do this to cover their ass.
Which is fine, but when you get called out, the thing is,
they still do it. They still try to cover their ass.
I mean, that's fine, but when you on a television show and the shit got recorded, we got to remember the Candy Burris rule. If it was recorded, we have to say it again.
I don't watch that show.
So Candy Burris has always said, if you say it in front of me, I'm going to repeat it because it's recorded. So what's the problem?
I'm not mad at that. I love Candy, but I'm not watching Housewives. I'm sorry.
I mean, she's not on it no more anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And but here's the thing: she actually has a job. Half of them hoes, I don't know who the fuck. Never mind. Anyway, we're talking about House of Fire.
I mean, but the general rule applies.
I just wanted to add that small caveat in there on behalf of Brooklyn. I still, because she's still at this juncture that we know of hasn't told her actual parents. The ones that actually are the reason why she's on this planet. She still has not, and I don't know what that conversation would look like for her. I don't know how her parents are going to either accept it or not, or how that relationship may break down, and maybe even they have to go no contact once the information is out. But I know Brooklyn she's just newly coming into herself, and like she panicked a little when she found out that what's his name?
AJ.
Beautiful face. Exotic. When Exotic said something to her, you saw the panic in her face because she wasn't sure if she was ready to start telling like her parental figures. So it's a hair trigger to when you get called down on the carpet for something that you know you did, is to throw up. That's her first thing, because she's been hiding who she is for so long and throwing up all of these walls so no one will clock her tea or call her out about what she's actually going through. That's her go-to move when she gets into a flight or fight, when she gets called to the carpet for anything. First thing is to deny and deflect. So I didn't say that. He said that. Don't look at me, look over there, is what that is. Because I don't want you to see me and what I consider my wrongness. You see what I'm saying? So
no, I'm with you. I because
I
used to do stuff like that when I was in the closet.
Deep, but that's
that's fair. I used to do shit like that when I was in the closet. I definitely did. So
I was asked. I low key thought that she was always considered a trans woman. I didn't know that she was in drags. I think the world found out that, if you don't follow her on Instagram, because I follow her on Instagram, so I knew there. But outside of that, I think most people, that was the first time they found out that if you're not in ballroom, that she was drags at the time. Because I didn't know. When she said, I was like, wait, what? I thought that right. I thought that she even on Legendary, she gave me Femme Queen.
Yeah, Legend. I mean,
she always gave me Femme Queen.
I never thought of her as anything outside of a Femme Queen, personally.
She didn't give me drags at all.
Ever. Not once.
Not at all.
But that's because you never see her out of... Like, I don't think I've ever seen her out of drags.
What season were they on?
3. She won season 3.
They were amazing.
I feel like I need to go back and watch their...
Is it still on Max?
No.
No, it's on Tubi, but Tubi shows it live, so you got to catch it when you catch it. Like, it's probably on now on Tubi.
I thought it was still on Max.
No, for some reason Max took it off of there.
They took it because of not copyright, but it's like certain, like, Max owns it, but then another company owns it, and then it got canceled, so they took it off of there. Same thing with this show called Generation on Max. They canceled Max canceled it, and
the soap opera Generations.
No, no. There was a show called Generation, which is about. It was basically like about teenagers growing up now. It had a non-binary character. It was really good.
Okay. I thought she was going to start talking about the witch with the little doll.
Oh God! When she turned somebody into a damn mermaid, and it was a Party City costume.
Listen, when the little person, and with them, my feelings were so hurt when the little person who played the doll for the witch actually passed away in real life, and they had to kill him off on the show. Feelings hurt, devastated. I was up to the set because the little boy died, and he died in real life. Because sometimes.
Tubi shows Canada's Drag Race too.
Dude,
oh, I have
yeah,
I got Wow Presents Plus for all of that.
But you gotta catch it live like this. Like, they don't have Legendary is not on right now, but they have all these shows that they show live. They show Power live, like the old Power.
There's one show. There's one show if you're on Tubi.
None of them made good decisions with their lives. I couldn't. When I never made it past episode 8 of the first episode.
I'm watching Ghost. Ghost is not bad, but The Shy. If y'all watch The Shy, watch this today's episode. Oh, so good.
As long as while you're on Tubi, you do not make the mistake of falling over to the G status. No.
Don't do that.
Oh, G status lit, child.
No. I'll give him a little mess. But no, actually, the first 2 seasons weren't bad. I've seen them now. They weren't terrible.
I need
They
to
weren't.
DM
They weren't
First
terrible.
Chanel.
season wasn't bad.
I
It
want to
wasn't
be.
bad. The second
I'm
one,
DM.
incomplete.
Hello, my name is Chanel.
Hey,
I just
I'm
love
glad y'all like it.
Chanel. I just
I'm
love
glad
her.
y'all like that.
I don't think there'll ever be God, I hope there's not an episode where we have to come read Chanel.
I don't think so. Chanel's playing her cards right. Is she messy? Very. But she's playing her cards right. She's not
But not
like
really.
she's
I mean, she's not
likable.
that messy next to AJ. Next to AJ,
No,
she's
here's the thing.
ooh.
She will mention it and she'd be like, girl, she'd be like regular messy. Like she'll talk about it, but she's
Now
not gonna
she's the
start it.
Jeff of the season.
It is.
She kind of is. That's what Angela was saying earlier. She kind of is, but we love Jeff for it, and he's the only one that really
We
brought
do. We love Jeff.
personality.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else was like,
Oh, well, not everybody.
I wasn't gonna go.
girl. I mean, everybody else thought they was the Dundala, but they're not.
I think the problem with a lot of these shows, and I think what I like about this one, is you're not watching these people try and act like they are all that and have everything and have it all together. They just are making it work with what they got and having a good time. So shout out to them. I'm excited for episode 6. Period.
Yeah, and I think they're doing 8 episodes.
Okay.
They're doing 8 episodes, so we have 3 more episodes. It's a really good show.
Like she said her StreamYard is giving her an error and then it dropped her. Oh Lord.
Okay. I want her. I hope she comes back. I mean, we done, but I still want her to come back because I like her.
It's not like she's gone forever.
If I didn't like her, she could stay off. All right. Okay. Anyway, I'll see you people because I'm doing too much now. I'm lit. I look to go out tonight. It's probably weekend.
Me and my champagne are doing great over here.
Oh,
I didn't do champagne. I did some sort of concoction.
I did mimosa.
I did the most.
Coca-Cola, and I'm gonna drink water for the rest of the night. So
that's
come on, water.
Awesome. I look, you want to go to the gym tomorrow. My friend invited me
because the man told me, he said, "How long are you gonna look 35 in the face?" Hopefully for another 20 years, sir.
Exactly. As you should. As you should.
Because I appreciate you thinking that I look 35 in the face. I appreciate that whole lot, Slee, sir. Whole lot, Slee.
What's that happening?
You know, I'm delirious. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
I know. Look,
I've been ripping and running. I had to go meet my mama to get this suitcase, repack the suitcase. I lost one of really big gifts, and I had to find it, and now it's in the suitcase. I had to charge the batteries for my camera, get the memory card. I still haven't figured out. I'm waffling between 2 outfits to the airport. Should I wear this little sundress and throw on a jean jacket and some sandals, or should I put on this Savage Fenty thing and some sneakers? I don't know yet. I don't know.
Okay, I see her. That's weird that StreamYard kicked her out. That's weird.
StreamYard been having struggles for a minute now.
Listen,
StreamYard is StreamYarding.
In order to work StreamYard now, because they put up some kind of controls on my work computer. That's why I be sitting there.
Kiss My Trick said, please video the gift.
Yes. Okay, I will make a short video of what I got her.
Y'all should definitely do. Listen, y'all should do a vlog for your vacation.
We absolutely are, because I'm writing off this plane ticket and everything I spend in Turks and Caicos as a business expense. I absolutely
listen. Ooh,
as you should.
My head is spinning right now. Maybe I should go. Listen, it is Pride weekend in New York. It's gonna be lit. People are coming from out of town here. I should go somewhere.
Yeah, do it.
Would you talk about you lit? You ain't going nowhere out the house like that.
Like who?
Me.
Why not?
Okay. I'm always the designated driver, so I could be getting there.
Mama, New York, we don't drive here.
Listen, I don't even have a car. That's not the point. I got a driver's license. It's the thing.
I'm getting on the train.
Okay.
But I also.
Are you going with somebody? Are you going with somebody? Is you going with somebody?
No, I don't go nowhere by myself if I'm like this. Oh no, God forbid. Okay. I mean, I could tell y'all off of here. I'm not gonna say my shit.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you
stuff that.
As long as you
listen, that's why you
don't make me nervous, please. My nerves is bad already. Don't make me nervous. Listen.
Just make it home. That's all we ask.
Look at this one. Look.
Listen, let me tell you about Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let me tell you about this heifer, right? So we was in Atlanta last week, right?
She showed her
So
ass.
we got there on Tuesday night. We went to and shut down this place called La Rose Taqueria. Someplace, them people was giving us free liquor to get out. Thank you so much. We'll take it and we out. Then Wednesday, we get up early. We go to breakfast. We like, oh, we should get in the pool before we have to meet George for lunch. Bet. Me and her go get in the pool. The pool was freezing cold. It was inside the building. It was not like it was an outside pool. It was heated by the sun. It's freezing cold in there. And the hot tub wasn't warmed up either. And we was like, oh, this is some bullshit. And so we was in the pool for like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. We was like, this is too much. We got to go. So we go upstairs, take a shower, we get dressed. We go to meet El Teddy and George for lunch. Drink, hookah, chicken wings, lamb chops, all of the things we had. Past the Dutchie on the left-hand side, all of the good stuff. We like, okay, the show starts at 6:30. It's like 3 something now. We gotta leave. We gotta get back to the hotel, get dressed. We'll meet down at the lobby at 5:30, 5:45 with Uber, so we don't have to drive. Bet. We get to the Uber, we get to the show. Show starts right at 6:30. Lovely. I am sitting next to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I swear her and the waiter had a telepathic connection. Because every time I looked up, she's tapping her wine glass for another round. I said, she was just like this.
She needs to come to New York. I'm here for that.
Yes.
I like to show my behind.
Now, listen, she should have just ordered the whole bottle because I felt like she drank the whole bottle of wine. Me, I had one little pomegranate mojito because I don't like to be too far outside of myself when I'm not in my home surroundings. And, I don't know people, and I know I have a rage issue. So if something don't pop off, it's go.
Not the rage issue.
Oh, y'all can you? So my friend just asked this.
That's
who's
outside
tonight.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, it's time to go. Y'all have a blessed night. It's time for D to go out and be a menace.
Oh my God. Listen, I'm not done yet. We're not even done.
But here's the thing. I'm considering either doing that or stay home and listen to Megan's album.
Oh.
I'm still having fun regardless. You're
gonna be shaking your ass, I feel like.
Huh?
I said either one you're gonna be shaking your ass.
I'm gonna be shaking ass, but I low-key want to do content too.
Listen.
I quote, "Let's get lit" was said, and that's what I did.
Oh wait, that's not it, right? So we do the TS Madison show. We kiki and we giggly. We have a good time. Craig is reading Miss Netta. He showed that picture of her looking like a molar. It was a whole lot.
Wait, did they broke up? Wait, what?
You ain't seen that picture that Craig put up of Miss Netta in that bikini looking like a molar?
I don't pay attention to famous people.
I heard that Miss Netta had words for Craig though, and
then he cussed her right back out. It's on one thing. Listen. Then after that, we go to the meet and greet. We meet T.S. Madison. We hug her neck. We meet Craig. When I tell you Craig is fine in real life, that nigga fine in real life. Listen, that nigga fine. I don't even do the Alphabet Mafia men like that because I know that I am not on their menu and they are not on mine. But that nigga fine in real life. So I go off to the side. I meet Miss Mary. I hug her neck. She compliments my outfit. She said, "Oh, I got some leather pants at home. I've been debating whether to put them on." I said, "Put them on, Miss Mary. Show them what you working with." and so I stand off to the side. While we in line for the meet and greet, after all of the activities that we've done today, this heifer had the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to turn to me and say, "What are we doing after this?"
That's my girl.
Who do after this? Girl, we going to bed.
Girl, where are we going? Like I did not come to vacation to spend it in a hotel room.
At lunch. We have been in the pool. We have been to we went to Sephora and Ulta. We did all of the things. And she had listen, I'm not a club girl, so I'm never like, "Ooh, let's go to the club. Let's go to the after." I'm not that broad. I've never been. blame it on having a pastor for a daddy. Listen, she when she said it was like she said, "I hate you, bitch, and I hope you die." She was like, "I don't care about your feelings or how you feel about anything in life. What are we
I
doing
want a party
next?"
with Kiss My Cheeks.
Period.
I would have
I
fun.
am glad. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the slow one. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna take an Uber back to the hotel. I love y'all. I'll text me when y'all get back, and so I know that y'all are okay. Cause your auntie is finna wrap her weave up and go lay down. Because we have been moving since 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 11 something at night. I have had copious. I drink more when I go on vacation with these niggas than I do in 6 months in my regular everyday today life.
I love Trey Howard.
What's he doing?
He's somewhere.
I
Listen,
love
when
him
you
too.
break up with your boo, call me. I think Trey Howard is fine.
Not when you break. Oh my god.
I said it.
Don't he got a
Fine.
boyfriend? Trey Howard trying
I
to get
said
his
when
head
he
knocked
break up.
better in the wall. Don't do that.
I love me. I love dog.
Okay, and speaking of Kiss My Cheeks TV, here's what I want y'all to put on y'all watch list because she's making me watch it. It's called Couple to Thruple. They was eating gummies too. They was eating the things.
Twa?
They were doing
Couple
the
to
thing.
thruple?
It's called Couple to Thruple. It's on Peacock.
Kiss My Cheeks is the problem.
Kiss My Cheeks is the party. What are you talking about?
She's the problem.
The party.
The party it equals the problem. I'm here for it.
It's a problem
I
for
think you wanted
me.
to go out.
It's a problem for me on Meemaw. It's like, what are we doing? What's going on? Listen, it had been one thing if we had came home in the middle of the day,
You lucky
we had
Deviant is
all of
sold
this
out.
stuff.
I
We
would
came
go.
back to the hotel and I had taken a nap. I might could have been like, oh no, I'm down for to get down. What we doing next? We was gone nonstop. Hotel, breakfast,
Here she go.
cool, club, another club,
Yeah.
another club, no rest.
I knew it was coming.
Listen, when I tell you Really B was high as the Georgia pine,
Yes.
baby, we were standing in the meet and greet line. It was.
No, I'm not doing $65 for that shit.
For what?
That's another thing.
I low key wanted to go to Deviant. I had an outfit and I'll show you the outfit offline. I had an outfit and everything. They want you to pay $65 to go to somebody's own club. I don't play that. I go for free. I don't pay no what?
You say he said hi, people.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
It's late. Why you up? You should be asleep.
I just heard the blood bubble.
Okay. He's playing with his toys. He gonna go to sleep good tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock.
I love you. No, he waiting for his daddy to get home from work.
Okay. Oh wow, it's late.
And then he gonna take a bath, eat dinner, and go to bed.
Oh, that's sweet. He's waiting for his dad.
And their parents like they can have him up as late as possible because then that means he's gonna sleep.
My mom would never do that.
He's gonna sleep.
It's Friday night, D. They want him to sleep.
Whose child is this?
D, they want him to
and
sleep.
we letting him do some different stuff because he's gonna have to be back on a regimen. This is his free. He's in the summertime. He graduated from pre-K. He going to kindergarten, so he get a couple of weeks with his late morning stuff until we start retraining him for school.
I'll say, and then late July come around and it's gonna give school time regimen again.
Exactly.
I do want to. I wonder if I go out, where would I go? Because July, I'm being in the house. Y'all not seeing me till Halloween.
Friday?
Oh no! Once I get back from this trip, I'm not. My brother told me.
Oh,
that.
y'all not seeing me. Listen,
When
July
I tell you,
1st.
it stressed me the fuck out because I got a text. Got a call. The first thing he said to me, "Why are your titties out? And where are you?"
Why shouldn't they be? Sunday, I might not wear no under. Ooh, I'm gonna say something.
Okay, we want to thank y'all for coming out. We love y'all. We'll see
What do
y'all
you have? What do you have going on for the people? Auntie Ann, because we could talk about this after. There's a ball tomorrow too. I can't wait. It's free. It's OTA, but it's not. Funny thing is, OTA is doing the ball, but it's not open to all because they have the people who they want to be in the ball, but that person has to is basically like tag your partner type shit.
They do teams for
it's
performance.
teams. Malik will be there.
I kind of like. Okay, so as a viewer, it's actually a lot of fun to watch.
It's fun because they go in.
They be going in, and it's not that chaotic bullshit that be happening.
Again, we can discuss this after we get off of here.
That's right.
Y'all can find me tomorrow at 1:00 on my channel with the review panel for the Queen of whatever this new show is on the new reality show that started tonight. I don't know the name of it. I don't know the people.
Oprah probably don't even know what's on her network.
It's about a black family, and they're building generational wealth through real estate. And it's a lot of stuff going on. And the grandmother is the matriarch of the family and the head of the real estate company. And the sisters and brothers and cousins and all the family and all that shit. Oh, Pookie. I don't know if there's going to be an Ebby and a Straight Man tomorrow night. I got to talk to him and see what we talking about here. So I don't think a new episode of Stylish dropped this week.
Oh, I forgot that existed.
I forgot. I don't know. I have to talk to JP. But yeah, that's
it good though.
Mr. Shay, what you got going on? We still got to do the lupus.
Yeah. So I just finished up Pride season doing drag in real life. So I had a blast doing it, but I'm tired as hell. So my next plan is I want to finish up still to do chasing. So do all the episodes that I missed, just kind of do one big old episode where I talk about the big moments of that. Not sure what I'm gonna do next. We'll see. Might get into more social comments because look, I want to talk about Karen Reed and that whole book and that kind of stuff. So we'll see. Stay on the lookout. I'm still booked and blessed too, so we'll see how much of that's happening.
Listen, I know this is your Christmas right now,
baby. The money is raining in.
I mean, it could be mine too, but I don't want to walk yet. Me personally, I am our last Pride movie review is, I think we're going to do it on Monday because, like, for instance, like New York is busy right now. I'll be out this weekend. The last movie review we're going to do is Holiday Heart. I've never watched Holiday Heart.
I haven't either,
but I know it's a classic. So I'll guess I'll watch that maybe tonight or tomorrow, depending on what I'm doing. But also, I'm covering a lot. I've covered the latex ball, and in the comments, you guys want me to react to more balls. So hey, we're gonna do it. I'll probably do OTA next. OTA was cute. This
yeah, because you can just pull up a bunch of. I'm gonna have to come see a video about.
And it's gonna be shorter because that latex ball, I had to cut it in 4 parts because
I'm sure it was like 8 hours long.
And being there, I left like maybe 2 categories before it ended. It was like 2:00. My friend gave me that look like, nigga, you want to go home? I'm like, yes, because you're my ride. You're literally dropping me in front of my house, so I'm cool with it. I don't have to take no.
Oh yeah, when the other person, when the driver. Oh, here we can go offline and talk about this.
Yes. But I have that. I'm going to do a reaction video to Megan's album because I do love Megan and I heard it's really good. I'm trying to stay off a line so I don't get any spoilers. But I'm gonna review Megan's album. A lot of other people dropped music today as well. Doshi dropped a new video, so expect shorts for like the videos and stuff. But for Megan, you guys will have like a lengthy video, probably 20 to 30 minutes, maybe 40. What else I do? Every Friday night we're here for House on Fire. Maybe I'll do a video for The Boys when it finishes because The Boys is sickening this season. I love The Boys. As well as there's a new, because I like nerd shit, there's a new superhero show called Supercell on Netflix. I watched the first 2 episodes. They're cute. It reminds me of if Heroes was black and British.
Okay, word. I was literally about to tell you. I like Heroes.
It's cute. Heroes is cute. It's basically like Heroes but black and British.
Okay,
it's cute. Go check it out. I think it's cute. But anyway, I will talk to everybody. I don't know when I'll be back. Because it's Pride weekend. Happy Pride to everybody, and possibly I'll see y'all in July, which is in like what 2 days.
2 days.
2 days, and I'm lit, so I'm talking out my ass. But I really am. Maybe I'll go out tonight. Let's see. But anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.